Good evening. Highlights of 4 Premier League games as we enter the final 5 weeks of the season. And as the tension rises, we need nerves of steel in the studio. Paul Ince and Alex Scott have never succumbed to a squeaky bum. We start with the title race. The lead changed for a 24th time on Wednesday night, with Manchester City beating Cardiff to go back above Liverpool.
We showed character. We showed that we definitely coming here for the 3 points, and I think the second half we kept going, we kept pressing, and I don't think they have any sniff other than a couple set pieces and trying to break us on the counter attack.
A tough defeat to take in the end.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's tough to take, but on the other side of it, you can say we didn't deserve anything in the end. At the end of the day, you have to defend for 90 minutes, and we didn't do that.
I think a crucial moment was the chance for the 2-0 from Longy. I think maybe it would be a very interesting game if we make the second goal in a period where Liverpool was a little bit struggling. The second goal we gave away too easy. At the first, I think it was offside a little bit.
With Millie and Hendo too, the whole team today, they're really marine mentality monsters. It's unbelievable. These two guys, then they help, of course, that especially in that department, because they bring in. They are aggressive in a really important way, and so you saw the direction was there. They were constantly pushing the boys after 65 minutes or so. That you saw then, of course, it was intense for both teams.
They're making a habit of it, aren't they, Liverpool? This late thing they keep doing, and it's great, watching as a neutral. It must be terrible for him sitting there watching from the sidelines. But there was 2 significant substitutions in the second half, James Milner and Jordan Henderson, that really changed the pace of the game.
Yeah, two experienced players, 2 players who are probably not happy to be on the bench, especially Jordan Henderson, considering he's the captain of the club. But when he came on, like a true professional that he is, and a true pro that he is, he set an example. He really, really did. And I thought he was outstanding. It's easy to come on when you're not playing and sulk, but Jordan was like, no, it's not just about me. This is about the team. And this is a wonderful pass with his head. Most players would just head it anywhere. And then all of a sudden now you've got the red arrows. And you look at Jordan Henderson here, he's made up about 80 yards. You just see him coming in on the right-hand side late in the picture. This is his goal. With Fabinho sitting there now, it gives him a licence to get forward. And boy, does he get forward. I mean, it's fantastic hold-up play from Firmino, and it's a kind of Brian Robson-esque run into the box. You don't see this anymore from midfield players, box to box. And this is a goal he thoroughly deserves because his performance warrants it. And here, I've never seen him go this mad. It's like a man possessed. You can see what it means to him, and rightly so, because he's saying to Klopp, I want to start. I'm captain of the Liverpool Football Club, and I want to be part of this, hopefully this historic journey that we're going on. I thought him and Milner were outstanding.
Taken off last week, of course, against Spurs, and a contrast to the reaction when he left the pitch at Old Trafford. Yeah. The speed of the game just really, it'd been too slow for Liverpool, hadn't it, in the first half, and that all changed.
They weren't playing well until he came on and he changed the game. He brought that energy, he made them play quicker, and just his leadership, because he knew how important any slip-up right now could be devastating in that title race, and him hugging Klopp at the end just shows how much how they ended the game meant to him.
They have now won 16 points from a losing position, which is the most of any team in the Premier League at the moment. What does that say about their mentality, Paul?
It says that they're taking it straight right to the wire. This is a point of time where they can be Premier League champions, and they don't want to mess up. And they've got a strong mindset. They've got strong togetherness as a group. They're not phased when they go down, because they always feel they're going to create chances. Completely different to the way Manchester City are playing. Manchester City are blown away teams. Liverpool seem to be struggling against teams, but still find that final piece of the jigsaw to get the 3 points, and that's what we saw on Friday night.
And for Mo Salah, a big night. The mini drought over, panic over. 50 goals now for Liverpool, and on the all-time list, it puts him up there with some of the greats. He certainly last night showed that he's not been worried about it.
Yeah, and showed last night that even in front of goal, he's not lacking in any department in confidence. But I just want to talk about all the front 3, not even just Salah, because if it's not Firmino making big defensive headers and helping his team, then it's the other guy, Mane, stepping up, scoring goals. But actually here, we're showing him making a crucial block on the edge of the penalty area. Paul, you said about Henderson's header, setting up play, not just heading it away, setting up play. And Firmino here, it's easy for him to be like, OK, Salah's through. He's going to score, not trust, but what Firmino's run does is put doubt in Southampton's defenders. It makes him look at them, and actually this is a great finish by Salah, but it's Firmino's run that helps it as well. But all three of them put in work rate, and this, you didn't want to get involved in the hug. Henderson, Robertson, off you go.
And those 50 goals, as I say, put him in with some of the greats in terms of the speed he's got there. I'm not quite sure. Do you know that chap at the top of the list there, Incy?
I've never heard of him.
Impressive and you know, goes down in Liverpool folklore, whatever happens this season. But in terms of this season, which dressing room would you want to be in right now?
Ladies.
Ladies
first.
Man City or Liverpool?
Ladies first.
I'll go Liverpool because they're just making it exciting, the character they show to come from behind, and most of them it's going to be their first time.
I get that funny feeling. I get that feeling when I 92 when we kind of won the Premier League and Sheffield Wednesday 7-minute Fergie time. I get that with Liverpool. You know, I think it's just destined for them to win it, and you know, hopefully they can. So I always want to be in the winners' change room. So, Liverpool.
OK, thanks for your honesty.